Lesson number 6, April 30th to May 6. The Roots of Abraham. Sabbath afternoon, April 30th. Read for this week's study Genesis 12, Isaiah 48:20, Isaiah 36:6-9, Jeremiah 2:18, Genesis 13, Genesis 14, and Hebrews 7:1-10. Memory text. By faith, Abraham obeyed when he was called to go out to the place which he would receive as an inheritance. And he went out not knowing where he was going. Hebrews 11:8. We have now reached the center of the book of Genesis. This central section, Genesis 12-22, will cover the journey of Abraham from God's first call, Leka, go, Genesis 12:1, which leads Abraham to leave his past, to God's second call, Leka, go, Genesis 22:2, which leads Abraham to leave his future as it would exist in his son. As a result, Abraham always is on the move, always a migrant, which is why he is called a stranger. Genesis 17:8. In his journeying, Abraham is suspended in the void, without his past, which he had lost, and without his future, which he does not see. Between these two calls, which frame Abraham's journey of faith, Abraham hears God's voice, which reassures him, "Do not be afraid." Genesis 15:1. These words of God mark the three sections of Abraham's journey, which will be studied in weeks 6, 7, and 8. Abraham exemplifies faith, Genesis 15:6, and is remembered in the Hebrew Scriptures as the man of faith, Nehemiah 9:7-8. In the New Testament, Abraham is one of the most mentioned figures from the Old Testament, and this week we will start to see why. From the book Testimonies for the Church, Volume 4, pages 523 and 524, it says, "Before God can use him, Abraham must be separated from his former associations, that he may not be controlled by human influence or rely upon human aid. Now that he has become connected with God, this man must henceforth dwell among strangers. His character must be peculiar, differing from all the world. He could not even explain his course of action so as to be understood by his friends, for they were idolaters. Spiritual things must be spiritually discerned. Therefore his motives and his actions were beyond the comprehension of his kindred and friends." From the book Christ Object Lessons, page 36-37, it says, "So those who are called to unite with Christ must leave all in order to follow him. Old associations must be broken, plans of life relinquished, earthly hopes surrendered. In toil and tears, in solitude and through sacrifice, must the seed be sown." Have a happy Sabbath.